We're here at Yatala Pies, baby, and we're going to see whether it's worth the hype. Good morning, guys. Today we're here at Yatala Pies. For anyone that doesn't know, I have a social media account called The Pie Guy where I review pies across Australia. We're looking for the best, and you guys have been up me for ages saying you need to come to Yatala Pies. They're the best. I've heard some people say they're unreal. I've heard other people say they're overrated. So guess what? Today we're finally here. This place is a well-known, famous bakery in Australia. It's between Brisbane and the Gold Coast. We're finally here today. Let's go check them out. On the inside, and it's absolutely packed out. So it must be nearly smoko, or they know that my next YouTube video is about to drop in 3 minutes. So go check it out. Look at this. That's not normal at like normal bakeries. Plain pie, steak mushroom, steak kidney. Have you ever had kidney? What's kidney? That's like a Scottish thing, isn't it? Steak and bacon, and cheese, my favorite. Tradie pie, beef, bacon, egg, tomato, cheese. I don't know about egg in pies, man. If you put egg in a pie, it just overcooks, it goes hard. It's not good. I think we're gonna get one plain, steak, bacon and cheese, maybe pepper steak. So we're looking at the menu, chips and gravy, bro. You know a place is elite when you can get a pie, chips, mash and gravy, bro. Hot summer day, you get a pie and you obviously got to get a drink. Some people would argue that you would get like an iced coffee or a chocolate milk. Yeah, I probably would run that at some stage, but not today. It's too hot. It's too hot for that. So I'm gonna get, this is from Bundaberg. This is an Australian brand and these things absolutely slap. So if you ever come to Australia and you haven't tried this, give it a go. Beef, bacon, cheese, and then a pepper. Yeah, so it should be 3. Have a drink, yeah. Only 35 bucks. I thought that was going to be like $100. She said you grab cutlery, but every Australian knows you don't use cutlery with a pie, mate. Right, so any like proper good bakery in Australia, they'll never charge you for sauce. Anywhere that charges you for sauce is either a servo or they're a bunch of stingy people. So the fact that this place has got free sauce, bonus points. Bonus points. Here we go, guys. We got 3 pies. 3 pies. This is Yatala Pies. We got one plain mince, chips and gravy with chicken salt. We got a pepper steak, and we got a beef, cheese and bacon. These are, I would say, they're probably the 3 main ones that any Aussie would get. There'll be people in the comments that are gonna say, look at a curry pie, tradie pie, but I'm not talking about you guys, all right? I'm talking about the main. You got plain, beef, cheese and bacon, and a pepper steak. I think that sort of covers a wide variety of people's taste buds. Let's just start off with the chips. The chips, they taste like, you ever been to like a carnival or like a show day? They're just like standard thick Aussie chips. They're not real crispy. They're actually like, they're a bit soggy. But with the gravy, that's that Maggi gravy that comes in the yellow tub. That's that gravy. And I grew up on that shit, so I know that that's a 10 out of 10. So the chips and gravy, pretty good. I would order that on its own. I'm gonna give the chips and gravy, I'll give it a 7.5 out of 10. Let's try the plain, pepper, and then the cheese and bacon last, because that's my favorite. Here we go, guys. This is the first bite, plain mince. Hopefully it doesn't burn the entire surroundings of my mouth. It kind of did. The pastry on this one tastes different to the little pie we had. That tastes like the bottom of that pie, just like bread, like white bread you buy from Coles, and they've just like pressed it into a pie, which I'm not about. Like, I would say the only good thing about that pie was it had gravy on it, and that's why it tasted so good. Oh no, yeah, so I reckon anyone that works here, let me know. I reckon the top pastry is different to the bottom, because the bottom pastry is like not good. Yeah, I'll give that like a 6 out of 10. But that is plain mince, and I don't normally run the mince. Up next we have the pepper steak pie. I'm pretty sure all these pies were roughly the same price, like about $7, $7.50, which I think is really good. You can already see it's like starting to break apart. I like this one a lot better. I don't normally get pepper steak, but this is really good. The pepper steak is definitely better than a plain mince. The pastry on the bottom is still the exact same. I'm gonna give that a 7.1. And now my favorite, beef, bacon and cheese is my favorite. Look at it, guys, it looks sensational. Here we go. Oh yeah. Bellissimo. That's beautiful in Italian. I know, because I went to Italy one time. But it's like, it's making me angry because like the top of this pie and the filling is so good. But the base of the pie, I don't know what's going on. It's like you built the pie and then you got the 80% mark and you're just like, fuck it, we'll just slap the base together. Like, it's the only thing letting it down. The lid of the pie is gorgeous. Crispy, cheese on the top, bacon bits. Filling's good. I don't know if there's any cheese in the middle. Looks like there's a little bit. But the base, like I said before, it just looks like you've handcrafted 90% of the pie. And then the base, you've just gone to Coles and bought some white bread and then put it in a pie press. That's what it tastes like. That's what it looks like, tastes like. Flavor's really, really good, but I'm going to give the beef, bacon and cheese an 8.2 on the beef, bacon and cheese. It's just the bottom of the pie is letting you down. Everything else is really, really good. For some reason, the little party pie we had, pastry on that is like, it's like the top of this pastry, that's the whole party pie. So what I'm thinking is, because these pies are much bigger, they need to reinforce the bottom so it doesn't blow out. That's why it tastes different. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is the final review on Yatala Pies. We went 8.2 on my favorite, beef, bacon and cheese, 7.1 on the pepper steak, and a 6.5 on the plain. The chips and gravy are unreal. The whole place is just unreal. I think if you haven't been to Yatala Pies, it's definitely worth pulling in. It's between the Gold Coast and Brisbane. Definitely pull in and give it a go. Overall rating of Yatala Pies, I think the prices are really good. The product's good, and the place is just a vibe. It just looks like, I don't know, it looks like Aussie World. If you've never been to Aussie World, you won't know what I'm talking about, but I just like the building, the old school building. I like the old school ovens in there. I'm gonna give Yatala Pies a solid 8 out of 10 overall. If you haven't been here, stop in, give it a go, and I'll see you on my next video.
Yeah,
what's that, brother?
This pie.
What now?
Yeah, that's right. It's
a little
mince and cheese, bro.
A mini pie.
It's yum.
All right, so we haven't even
worth the hype.
made it inside yet, and we've got a pie. What is this? Mince and cheese.
Mince and cheese bites.
No bacon.
No bacon.
Okay, just mince and cheese.
Yeah.
It's fucking piping hot. Little party pie. 3, 2. Should I just one bite it? Oh no. We've had a bit of a blowout out the side, but that's all right. This is right up my alley, man.
It's worth the hype, bro. I drive like half an hour drive just to come here and get a pie.
Do you normally get the mini ones? Or you
I normally get the big ones.
Yeah.
The chunky beef and the chunky steak and stuff.
Oh, the big ones like they taste the same like that?
The big ones are twice as good as the minis, probably.
Oh, I don't know if I can handle that, man. Good pastry. I like that. They like, I must put a little bit of cheese on the top, and that mint, bro, solid.
You can normally fold something in a pie, but a pie here, you cannot fold a thing. The pastry's perfect in everything.
Normally, I would give a score, but we got to go in and get some other ones before, like, we can't just give a score at the start of the video, because there'll be no video, guys. So we're going to go in. That is really, really good. This has set my expectations so high now. I will give it a score, and I'll just cut to the end, at the end of the video. That pie was unbelievable. I don't give out 9s very often. I'm going to 9.2 on that.
That's one good thing about it as well, bro. It was even free.
And it was free too. It was free. Thanks very much, man.
No worries.
9.2 on my little party pie, man. So let's go try all the other pies. I hope they're like just as good. I can't wait. Sweet.